What's up, YouTube? This is my first video. I just want to go ahead and introduce myself because I'm going to be making a lot more videos. My name is Anthony, and my channel is called Recovery Sticks. Recovery Sticks is a channel that reaches out to anybody going through any pain or sorrow, addiction, alcoholism, domestic assault, domestic abuse. Literally, I've been through it all, and I came out on the other side. As a kid coming out of Florida, moving to a whole nother state, I've been homeless, I've been an addict, I've been a junkie, I've been an alcoholic, I've been to jail, I've been to prison. I've been through every single one of those things. And now, people call my phone every day asking me to come speak at jails, come speak at prisons, come speak to churches, go speak to children, go speak to adults. I find people in the street and just try to give them encouragement. If you've ever seen a junkie or if you've ever seen an addict, you know that the only thing that they're ever thinking about is just that one thing for the day. Until I got my fix, I didn't care about food, I didn't care about money or girls, I didn't care about pretty much anything. All I cared about was getting high. And the crazy part is, that's all I did. I just wanted to get high. I made it through all that. I came back out and I basically said, you know what? You made it through on your own. It wasn't the methadone clinics. It wasn't the Suboxone. It wasn't all that. It was literally me. Me wanting to get myself clean. Me wanting to be sick and tired. And like I tell people now, you're never, ever, ever, ever going to get clean until you're tired. You gotta be sick and tired of being dope, sick and tired. That's just the truth. People ask me every day, how did you start to get clean? How did you know that you could get clean? What did you do? The very first thing I did to get clean, myself, the very first thing I did was stop talking to people. I knew if I hung around the same people 24/7, I knew for a fact I would not get clean. So what I ended up doing, I stopped talking to people. And that was the hardest thing, because when I decided to get clean, I had warrants out for my arrest. I was running from the police. I was running from the law. I was running from people that I owed money to. I was running from a lot. But I just couldn't keep running anymore. I just couldn't keep running, and I couldn't keep waking up sick, and I was doing a lot of dumb stuff. So one day I woke up, and I was just like, I gotta find something different. I ended up calling a friend who had gone through a lot of herbal medicines and cultural cleansings, and she told me about this stuff out there called kratom. And I had never heard of it, never knew what it was, nothing like that. So I ended up going over to a small smoke shop, and I asked them if they had kratom. They said yes. And I got the cheapest bag that they had, not really knowing anything about it, and I took it. And I hadn't did any dope that morning, but what I've realized was I wasn't high, but I wasn't sick. I wasn't feeling nauseated. I didn't have restless leg syndrome. I wasn't sweating. And I remember that the kratom was way cheaper than the dope was. And I remember I had some money left over. And as an addict, you know, you're going to spend all your money up to $5 or $10 on drugs and then maybe go get some food. But I remember I had a good amount of money left. So I went to the gas station and I got a sub. And I remember I got, I think it was a Powerade. And I remember after I got that, I was like, dang, I still got money left. And I was good. And I still had kratom. So I was like, all right, bet. So even with the warrants and people coming by my house, and I mean, I got real folks coming by my house looking for me. I went to this job. It was called Golden Corral. Some of y'all might know what it is. Some of y'all might not. I ended up hitting up Golden Corral. And I walked in that day and I was like, yo, I need a job. I need a job today and I need to start today. I don't care what it is. Let's make it happen. The manager asked me, could I cook? And I was like, yeah. I knew how to cook crack. I didn't know how to cook food. So I was like, yeah, I can cook. He was like, all right, well, we need somebody to be on the front line. We need you to cut meat. You're going to grill meat. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. You can start today. I was like, I can start today? He was like, yeah, you can start today. He's like, we'll train you today. I was like, all right, cool. So I ended up going to work that day. And don't forget, I still had Kratom. Well, I ended up going to work the next 3 or 4 days. And my roommate that I was living with at the time kind of saw that I was just going to work. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't make it into a big thing. My roommate just saw that I was going to work. And I remember the roommate came up to me and was like, yo, you're not going to the methadone clinic. You're not going to taking Suboxone. You're not doing none of that. And I was like, nah. I was like, I just found this stuff called Kratom. And I was like, I don't have to take a lot of it. And it's making me feel good. From that day on, my whole life changed. That's how I started to get clean. And because of that, it made me realize if I can do something and I have the sheer willpower to say, look, I'm not going to call my friends no more or my associates no more. I'm not going to chase down dope. I'm not going to chase this high. I just want to be able to live my life and live normal. From that day forward, I said, okay, bet we're going to kill this and we're going to accomplish our goals. And that's exactly what I started doing. Evidently, I ended up getting arrested. Evidently, I ended up going to jail, but it was one of the first times in my life I went to jail and I wasn't dope sick. When I got into jail, I was around all these people who had all these addictions and they were withdrawn. I remember laying on my rack like, damn, man, that could have been me. I'm so thankful I got myself together. And then I started using less and less Kratom, and then that's basically what happened. Like I said, this is my first video. I don't even know how to edit a video yet. I'm part of another group called the Fredericksburg Wall of Shame. And some people were like, hey, you should make some YouTube videos. And I kept going against it. So today, I said, forget it. We're just going to throw a video up on there. Guys, my whole channel is going to be about addiction, recovery, and giving you real people who've gone through it. Men, women, black, white, Spanish, purple, whatever it is, that's going to be my whole channel. It's not going to be one of these like super success stories that you hear about people who had this bad upbringing, because I didn't. I wasn't rich. I wasn't super poor. We were just a normal family. But I had a lot of friends who were poor, and I had a lot of friends who were rich. And at the same way, we all made it out on the same exact side. A lot of people didn't, but a lot of us did. That's what this channel is going to be about. Thank you guys. 1.